Residents of Riot City, welcome to the RCW wrap-up live from SuperClash at HQ, and I am joined by the brand new RCW champion, world-class Chris.
Serious, Monster? Seriously. I mean, the night that the Seaman has had. First, the Skyscraper gets a keyboard stuck in his head. Then the Millennials, they're drunk off their face. I'm having to deal with a Tom Burns staggering like this in a... Oh. G'day. What do you see? Yeah, that's it. Oh, damn.
Well, seeing you here, Jimmy, you may as well come in and join us for the RCW wrap-up show. World Class, your title victory capped off an amazing night that began with your protege, Davey Green, taking on the brother of your arch nemesis, Jet Armstrong.
Yeah, that's right. And as we see, Davey Green, he just really lived up to his potential. I think he's really going to be one of those guys to watch over the next couple of years. I'm telling you. The guy's just, he's so good.
Jimmy, obviously, Davey Green, one of the many thorns in your side. You were probably hoping for a Jet Armstrong victory there.
Look, Jet, he's all jacked up, I thought, with his brother, the champ of old. Congrats again, Seabass. Look, I thought that Jet would have pulled it out, but Davey Green, got over one of the two brothers. So good on him, I guess. We'll see how far Davey goes, in the future.
Speaking of how far, we saw how far a friendship can fall when Katie Trey took on Tony Toro in a dog collar match. Jimmy, why did you sanction this match between these two men?
Well, first of all, you got someone like Katie Trey. This guy needs to be put in a pound or something because I'm going to get rabies the next time this dude bites me. I thought that Tony Toro could actually, pull this off because he's one of the Seamen after all, but I guess every dog has his day, as they say.
Chris Basso, you trained both these young men at the RCW Academy. You saw the lengths of brutality they went to tonight to settle their feud.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, two men enter, one man has to come out the winner, and the other one, well, he'll be left licking his wounds.
Wise words from World Class. And in the first of our championship matches, and gentlemen, this is why SuperClash was such a big night for Australian wrestling. We didn't just have RCW titles being defended, but we had interstate titles as well, as impressive Indy Hartwell defended her Newcastle Pro Wrestling Championship against our RCW Women's Champion, Casey Johns.
Yeah, well, look, Indy's just one of those special cases. I think I see a lot of Demi coming out in Indy, and I'm just looking forward to see where she goes after this. I mean, she's the champ now. It's like the second time she's been down here. The sky's the limit.
She's the double champ, now holding both belts. Jimmy C, what does that mean for the future of the RCW women's division?
Well, he says he sees a lot of Demi. I see a lot of gold on young Indy Hartwell. Definitely would like her to come back because she does have the belt after all, so it'd be nice if she did come back. But C. Johns, I'm sure, is going to get her rematch in the very near future, and I think this is a little bit of a wake-up call for a good old C. Johns tonight because she's, been hassling good old Jimmy C here, the general manager, for some competition. She got it tonight. She came up a bit short, so back to the drawing board for C. Johns there.
You're really just worried about your security deposit on the belt, aren't you?
Just a tad.
There was no security anywhere in HQ as four of the biggest bruisers in RCW went head-to-head in a Hindley Street fight. The difference, Tyler Daniels, the man called Hammer, the Dark Prince Zach Sabbath, and your friend, the Skyscraper, Kurt Barron.
Yeah, KB, Skyscraper. He has a keyboard wrapped around his head. I was picking letters out of his eyes, Sean.
Was it the letter C?
Don't get smart with me. It was the letter W, which did go to the difference tonight, Tyler Daniels, because...
Because you completely underestimated him and thought that he was going to fall into line with your little plan.
There was no little plan.
Then why were there weapons hidden under the announce table? Why did you and Brad Smythe get involved in the match? Seabass, is that not a plan?
Listen, sounds like one hell of a plan to me. Just didn't seem to work out for you tonight, Jimbo. Let me tell you though, Carl Barron is one hell of a wrestler. Just a pity he's got those bad influences around him.
It's Kurt Barron, thank you. He's Skyscraper. He's a little bit taller than you.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Kurt Barron, that's the one. Yep.
Tonight he's got to rest because he's got splinters and keyboard in his face.
Speaking of future championship opportunities, your brother Grim teamed with his former rival Big Brody Marshall to form the new team of Gods and Monsters and challenge for the PCW Tag Team titles currently held by Young Thies, Big Steen and Gabriel Eros, the Pariah.
Those two boys, the Pereira. I've never seen two guys come in and work as hard as they do. They come in and bust their ass, constantly asking questions. They're just constantly wanting to get better. And tonight, it's just really paid off. Because Grim and Brody are no slouches. Those guys are 7 foot, bloody 250 kilos between them. They are going to be one hell of a force. I think it's just, they've just got to get that little bit of, working together. Like it'll get there. Like they'll be unstoppable.
Well, come on, they were beating the freaking crap out of each other for the past couple of years over that belt what you got over your shoulder. So yeah, only natural, because I don't think the Gods and Monsters are going to last too much longer, because as much as I despise the ground that they walk on, the Pereira are a team. And at the end of the day, two great singles competitors aren't going to beat a good team.
Speaking of teams, we had your friends, the Millennials, take on the Rude Ones in a tequila death match. Now, this probably sounded like a good idea when you signed this match, but didn't you just say you can't find your Millennials?
Look, they did their best. I told them it was a bad idea, but they insisted because, hey, they beat the Rude Ones before, right? Look at the titles.
Tom Byrne got white girl wasted on a single pink vodka cruiser.
Well, now that's just racism, I think. You've got two guys out there, well, I should say three guys, that actually went out there and played the Rude Ones game. And yeah, they came up a little bit short, Fewster, but at the end of the day, they are still the RCW Tag Team Champions. And that's what it's all about, Sean. That's what it's all about.
Chris Basso, it was a non-title match for the Millennials, but losses like that have got to work on the confidence of our tag team champions.
Yeah, that's right. And I think it's only going to be a matter of time before the Millennials come unstuck. You see, they're three guys working together, but are they really working together? They're three separate guys, and they're following this guy as a clown. So, it's only a matter of time, mate.
You. I am your GMC. I have guided the Millennials 2-3, doesn't matter, because they are, at the end of the day, just like you, my friend, the RCW Tag Team Champions. And that's what it's all about. Tonight is non-title. Yeah. They got, what did you say? White girl wasted? You stereotypical pig.
Chris Basso is not the tag team champion, as some people would have you believe. He is the RCW champion, and he won it in a hellacious match, a sequel to 2017's Match of the Year, taking this belt and his lumps, as you can see, from the former champ, Nick Armstrong.
Well, Sean, 2 years ago, I had full knee reconstructive surgery on my left knee, and to be in the position that I'm at now, when I went through, I lost so much weight, I lost so much strength, fitness, cardio, everything. I went through a depression, and I just didn't see my way out of it. But to be here now, it's just a dream come true. Mate, shut the f*** up, all right?
The champ is speaking.
Didn't say anything. Look.
Just be quiet. We're talking to the champ here. Show a little respect for what this man has gone through and what he's achieved. You can wait a minute. Champ, you say.
Right. Yeah, Sean, it's just a very emotional night for me. And I just can't wait to see what's next.
So what is next, GMC?
What's next? What is next? Well,
you have no idea, do you?
I most certainly do, if you let me finish, Seanster. Seabass, first of all, congrats on the new hardware. Look, Match of the Year in 2017, it's the reason why the GMC had it go on last tonight at SuperClash, because I knew they could tear the house down. But I will say this, that belt you got there, Seabass, I got a few seamen that might like to snag it for themselves.
Like who, mate? Who?
Who?
Yeah, what, you?
No, not me. Bob.
Yeah, okay. Somehow I don't think this Bob really exists, Jimmy.
Bob Sherbet Hooven. Look, Seanster, I appreciate the time, mate. Always good to chat to you, Fewster, Fewy. And Seabass, again, congrats on the championship win. C-Man out. I've got to book the next show. Yeah.
Residents, I'd like to do as I always do at this time and apologise for Jimmy C. Champ. I'm very sorry you had to put up with that, but thank you very much for joining me for the RCW recap show. Make sure you check out all the matches on YouTube as they go live over the coming days, and we'll see you next month for more RCW action.